fucking minute. My entire fucking life. Somebody signed, but it's nobody. But something happened every fucking time you're trying to get something done. We'll be doing more live mocks and anything sessions in coming days. Daily throughout August and beyond. Watch emails for coming schedule. How's that look? I need to tweak on that.
Yep, looks good. Let me paste that in here. Okay.
All right, Ayla Turner now with the Green Bay Packers. TV. And it's 1840. And up we go. Can you send the YouTube link to me in the Skype? Like that?
The who link?
Man, it'll be in there too.
Yeah.
That look good.
Does that look good?
I got it. Yeah.
Why don't you give me a title? Stick it in the right place here. Here we go.
Football guys. Should I say subscriber mock? Like there's people already in there, or should I say live mock?
I would just say mock, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, live mock draft with chat. Come interact. People already in there, or should I say live mock? Okay, I probably need to turn the sound off. I'm not big enough for your chat.
A little loud, huh?
Well, yeah, I don't want it on. Do it. I just want to be able to watch this chat.
All right. It's live right now, by the way.
Yeah, I see it.
if anybody's said anything. All right, let's see. Actually, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 of the 12 are already in there.
Perfect. Where do you see that at?
Little
In the sleeper?
green dots at the top of the.
Oh, I see it. Yeah.
Yep.
Yep. I see it.
And let's see. Find this thing. Won't crawl. All right, guys, talk.
Oh yeah, I see it on site. Has joined. Oh, those are people as they joined. There's more. Oh, we can chat in there, but I don't really want to.
Yeah, hopefully they'll pick Yahoo to chat. Well, because they can chat in the league if they want. I'd rather have them chat in Yahoo.
Mm-hmm.
Can always chat in there and tell them to chat in Yahoo. That'd be funny.
Yeah.
Okay. Here's where I'm at. I need that open. I guess I need that open. I don't really need that open. I'm trying to minimize the things I've got open.
Emails are showing up.
Pardon?
Emails are showing up in my inbox.
Oh, good. Well, I hope we get at least 10 people to actively draft.
The more the merrier.
Say what?
The more the merrier, eh?
Yeah.
I close
It'll
that.
be an experiment to see if these people forget.
It's like you and me watching now. Yeah, that's part of the experiment, I guess.
Yep.
But it's still, we're 15 minutes before.
Yeah, curious to find out whether Sleeper actually sends you a.
I think it does in your phone. I mean, I know it will in the phone if your notifications are turned on.
Yeah, cool. What if we should tweet this thing?
Might as well tweet the YouTube channel.
I'm sorry?
Or the YouTube link.
All right. Where's my actual? I thought I had it on a. I guess I didn't yet.
So still 1, 2, 3, 4. Still only 4 of us. We have high hopes. We have high hopes. I think if I'm smart, I'm going to do this sit down.
A day ago. That's a little strange.
1, 2, 3, 4. There's still 4 of us.
Yeah. Some of these guys.
We got that going for us.
Yep. Please change my email automatically.
We're about 10 minutes away from start time, folks. If you have any questions as we're sitting here getting ready, just jump into the chat on the YouTube. We'll get to any questions, whether we're talking about it or type them in. But go ahead and jump on board. As the draft room fills, we'll get ready to start at the top of the hour. I'm Bob Harris. Emil Kadlik is here with me. We'll be kind of commenting on the draft as we roll through it. Not critiquing, mostly just kind of watching how it plays out, talking about the strategies, talking about the picks we're making. It'll move pretty quick, so feel free to jump in. And of course, we will be drafting as well, so have a little patience. If you put a question up and we don't get to it right away, we'll get to it as soon as we can. Appreciate you taking a little time to come watch. And we'll be doing more of this kind of thing going forward. The plan is to do some daily interactions, whether it's Ask Me Anything. We'll probably do mostly here on our YouTube channel and some on the site as well. So be plenty of opportunities. We'll be doing more of these mock drafts. The current plan is to do 2 of them a week and just 3 other interactive sessions each week. So plenty of time for you to come ask questions, pick our brains, share your ideas and what your thoughts are, see what other subscribers think of them as well as us. So plenty of interaction planned this season. It's an unusual off season. You might not have heard, everybody. There's no preseason games. I'm sure you've all heard this, but so we're going to try and fill some of that content. Just use that time that we're usually covering games and things like that to put a little more effort into interacting with the subscribers, and I'm all about that, and I'm looking forward to it. It's always a good time. Do it on the Sirius show. If you don't listen, you can hear the Football Diehards on Sirius XM Fantasy Sports Radio, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday nights. You could also hear us on NFL Radio on Sirius on Saturdays from 5 to 8 p.m. throughout the month of August. So looking forward to all kinds of fun. It's going to be a lot of things to sort out, right? We're all kind of flying by the seat of our pants as we try to divine. We have so much more information in the normal off season. This year we're working on little brief clips and not as much media. So very interesting to see how this plays out and what kind of information we get and how we can turn it into the kind of data points that we like to use as we make smart draft selections. So this will kind of plant the flag on that. Emil, have you seen, have there been any strategies you've been using in particular? Are you still kind of, I know this time of year I'm doing a lot of best balls and I'm trying to vary and, experiment a lot and try different approaches. I'm not sure what I'll do in this one, maybe a more traditional approach. This is our first Football Diehards mock. I might want to do what I've been doing, which is running back heavy. But what kind of approach have you been taking so far this summer?
Well, in this draft, we've got 2 running backs, 3 wide receivers, and a flex. 12-team league, so I'll probably be going quarterbacks late. I'll probably double up. Hopefully, of course, I'm telling the people we're playing against here in this mock, but that's okay. And
part of the deal.
I'll probably try and get 2 solid running backs in the first 4 to 5 rounds, because I believe once you get to about 24 to so running backs, you really see a tail off, and at receiver you have definitely more. And this year it's a little deeper at tight end, so that's kind of my initial strategy.
Yeah, I wonder, we talk about the tight ends. I wonder if it's really deeper or if our perception is. I feel like there have been years where I feel like it's deeper. Like a lot of these guys that we're getting, especially outside the top 10, they're a little bit uncertain, but they're not without upside, right? The Noah Fants, the TJ Hawkinsons of the world, and there's some guys even outside that next. So there's the top tier that maybe extends down through Ertz, through four guys, if you will. And then there's a middle range tier, kind of the Darren Waller through Tyler Higbee or maybe Hunter Henry at 10. Then after that, there's a lot of guys you could take chances on and feel pretty good because you're getting them late enough. You could stream later if it doesn't work out. And the guy outside that group I really like, Jack Doyle. I think the workload's going to be there, and maybe he's kind of a steady Eddie guy you could draft really late if you're taking a chance on one of the younger guys. But we're going to see some quarterbacks go early. The market has definitely shifted this year. With Patrick Mahomes and Lamar Jackson lighting things up as they have. And look, it's not wrong. I mean, if you feel like that's a good value, feel free. We like to wait till a little later, but I feel like this year, even more than most years, if I hit a point in the draft, if it's the 4th round, 5th round, 6th round, whenever, and I don't love a player, I'm kind of okay. There seems to be a quarterback there. Is it Dak Prescott? Is it Russell Wilson, Deshaun Watson? I mean, somewhere in that, in that second tier of QBs that I feel pretty comfortable taking if I hate the value of the guys that are sitting there staring at me at the positions.
Yeah, I totally agree. And going back, just a reminder on the tight ends, again, you got Gronkowski, you've got some guys.
Yep.
Late on, Higbee is one of my favorites, although, Font, he's a possibility. And Hawkinson, who had, other than week 1 last year with Detroit, had a horrible season. It's got a lot of talent. Gersicki, there's guys that may end up being top 6 tight ends that are pretty late in the list.
Yeah, I agree with that. And I mean, there's some tight end seems endless. I mean, it all goes all the way down to the Ian Thomas, who no one seems to be drafting, who could be in for a big workload in Carolina. Will Disley fire the dismissal people? At the end of a draft, he's a freebie. He's not on the opening camp on the public. By the way, I know most of you here are subscribers. The August update is up and running, our preseason draft guide. So feel free. We had a constant stream of information going up, news and articles, analysis. Our rankings will be constantly updated to reflect whatever the changes are. I know there's a lot of changing situations. The New England backfield is one of them. It'll be interesting to see how that impacts and the discussion of that. The Washington football teams also having some issues in the backfield with Darius Geis not playing. He's been released, and don't expect him back anytime soon, people. Let's see, it was cleared waivers. No one's picking him up. We're about 4 minutes away from starting this draft. Tons of tools at footballdiehards.com as well, including a draft simulator you could do yourself. The only limiting factor on how fast you can go is how fast you pick. You pick, the machine will pick. It's based on our rankings, and so you can kind of get a pretty good feel. It's not like you're going to get a bunch of really oddball picks or anything, and you can kind of set it up to move through pretty quickly. And encourage you to do that as often as you want. Again, we'll be doing more of these every Tuesday and Thursday is the plan right now, and we, if it's working out well, we'll maybe grab some more people. So feel free to jump into the chat on the YouTube and ask any questions you have. I will try to get to them as I draft. I might pay a little attention to my draft. Emil will totally pay attention to his draft.
I hope so.
Emil's not about losing. We got moved. The room is filling up. We're a couple minutes away.
Yes, people love to show up late, but that's classic.
Yeah, sometimes they don't show up at all. It happens. That's okay too. We're using the Sleeper app.
Pardon?
I was just saying, we were using the Sleeper app. If you're looking at this on YouTube and you're not familiar or haven't seen it before, we're using it because it's pretty easy to, gives you pretty good clarity on the YouTube screen. So you can kind of follow along and see what people are doing. Mock them as they mock. Mostly mock me, though. I'm all about that. I'm eager to hear your criticism. And I can maybe defend some of my picks. Happy to defend picks or look. I mean, that's the thing about mock drafting. Sometimes, as I said before, you maybe have an approach that you'll use in a real draft, but you'll use the mocks to do a little experimenting. What happens if I go quarterback early? What happens if I take What happens if I take a quarterback, wait until the double-digit rounds? What happens if I do tight end early? What happens if I go 3 running backs, 0 RB, which is, I think it's not 0 RB is not cool anymore. I think everyone decided that. I think it's 0.5 RB is okay, not 0. Maybe not. So most of the drafts I've been in, I'm seeing 10. Not surprising to see 11 running backs go off in the first round, with maybe Michael Thomas being the lone. And we are PPR in this draft, correct, Emil?
That is correct.
Yeah. So wouldn't be surprised if to see 10. You know, if it was more, that would not be shocking either. And would not be shocked to see a couple quarterbacks go within the first 3 rounds. We'll see what kind of crowd we got here. Should be always interesting to get ready to jump into a draft. Again, encourage you, if you're watching on the YouTube channel, to jump in with any questions you have. I will try to get to them between my picks and around my picks, and while I'm making fun of everyone else's picks, because that's what we do. Well, not make fun. We call that analysis. I mostly make fun of Emils. I analyze the others.
Okay, we'll have some fun here. 60-second clock's not bad. Hopefully, if we don't have any technical difficulties, we'll be able to put.
Yeah, we'll move pretty quick. And yes, this is the first one of these we're doing, everybody. We've tested it out a little bit, but if there are glitches, bear with us. We will quickly overcome and adapt and make the changes necessary. And as we go forward, if you have any suggestions of what you think we could do to make this better and more useful to you, please don't hesitate to chime in the comments on the YouTube channel as well. Happy to hear what you have to say and hear your thoughts, and as well as your questions about your draft and your strategies and players you're interested in. Will be great to hear from you. Looks like we're almost full.
We are getting there.